So guys, no word of a lie when I tell you that the way that I was able to get to the point of handing in my resignation notice to my manager, leaving my 9 to 5 job and just living life on my own terms didn't come from me trying to reinvent the wheel. It didn't come from me inventing some new product that has never existed before. It simply came down to me replicating what someone else was doing, being able to see with my own eyes how much income they were bringing in and what type of products they were selling, how they were able to sell those products for me to have gotten to the point where I've been able to get to. And in today's video, what I want to do is show you exactly how you can do the exact same thing. I'm not really a big believer in trying to invent something that is revolutionary, that's going to change the entire world. Of course, if you believe that you can do that, that's great. You know, if you want to be like Steve Jobs, if you want to be like Mark Zuckerberg, you know, whoever else, then you can definitely do that. But if you're someone that's looking to make an extra income online, it's very important to try and keep things as simple as possible. And the best way that you can do that is by looking at what's working and doing that exact same thing. And again, in today's video, I want to show you 4 different active side hustles that people are doing right now. And I'm also going to show you exactly how you can see how much income they're bringing in on a monthly basis for each one, so that by the end of this video, you're going to be able to pick the side hustle that's suitable for you. And I do need to say before I get into anything that this video should not be taken as financial advice. I'm not saying that you're going to be able to watch a video like this and be able to make any sort of money, because it doesn't work like that. You're always going to have to put the work into it. But just treat this video as a form of education, because it was videos like this that I wish I had when I first got started, because it would have made the whole process a lot more simpler. But enough of the talking, let me jump straight into one of the first active side hustles that people are doing right now, which is Shopify dropshipping. Now, this is probably one of the most simplest ways of being able to build up an online side hustle, mainly because you don't have to buy any inventory, you don't have to buy any sort of products in bulk. The main job that you have is to build up a highly optimized store and make sure that you're loading that store with products that you know people are interested in buying. And if you're able to send qualified customers to that site, you're going to be able to automate the process when it comes to fulfillment so that your supplier can send the products directly to your customers. And one of the main ways that you can figure out how much money Shopify dropshipping stores are bringing in right now is by using this tool over here called Zeek Analytics. So what you're going to want to do if you're looking to specifically know how much a Shopify store is earning is to first and foremost visit the link in the resources down below. It's going to take you over to this page. You just need to select the marketplace, of course, in this case, Shopify. Don't worry, you're going to be able to sign up for a trial, test it out and see if it's something that you want to continue using over the long term. So just select either the monthly one or the yearly one. With the yearly one, you are going to be able to get bigger discounts. So this may be something you want to go with, but I'm just going to log into my account. And now that I've logged in, it's going to take me over to my dashboard. Now over here, as you can see, I've already selected that my marketplace is Shopify, of course. And the main place where I'm going to be sourcing products from is AliExpress. So if I wanted to find stores that exist right now that are doing well, all I need to do is come over to the left hand side over here and I'm going to see store finder. So you're going to want to click this one. And then from here, you're going to have all of these different filters. Now, the main filter that I'm going to select is going to be dropshipping. Then what I'm going to do is come over here to the revenue tab and I'm going to say that I want to find stores that are bringing in minimum 15,000. There's so many other filters that you can select and change, you know, the country, language. You can also change the currency, how many sales they're bringing in, how many active products they have. For now, I'm going to leave it as it is because I want this example to be simple. So what I'm going to do is just click on search. And just like that, as you can see, it's now come back with all of these different stores where there's all of these different columns. When they created the store, the different social media channels they have, the type of ads they're running, the active products, how many products they've sold, and the total estimated revenue. So it's going to be from this point where you can now scroll through this list and pick any store that stands out to you that you might want to dig a little bit deeper into how they're doing it. Like for example, there is this store over here that I'm just going to use right now. As we can see, they currently have 27 products in their store. They were able to bring in a decent amount of income. So what I'm going to do is click on Analyze Store on the right hand side. And the good thing about Zeek Analytics is that it's now going to be able to give me a lot more information. For example, we can get a clearer look at the estimated revenue right here for the last 30 days. And we're also going to be able to scroll down and see all of the different products that's been listed in their store. Now, the reason why it's powerful for you to see the income that a particular business is bringing in is because it's going to make things a lot more clear, and it's also going to give you the conviction to know that you could possibly do it yourself. Of course, there's no guarantees when it comes to starting any type of business. There's always going to be a risk involved, and there's always going to be, a chance that you might even potentially lose money. But when I say being able to see the income that a business is bringing in, all I mean by this is that you know that it's working for someone else, which means that if you're able to now see the different type of products they're selling, and you start selling similar products or even the exact same products, then there's going to be a chance that you might be able to see maybe not the exact same type of success, but even a small percentage of it. And that's why I recommend Zeek Analytics as well, because with any of the products that a store has for sale on their site, e.g. this one, if I just click into this link, it's going to take me directly to the product page where I'm first and foremost going to be able to see, how they've laid the store out, the product page, the way they've done it, the different things that I could maybe do with my store. But most importantly, if I just go back over to Zeek Analytics and click into this link on the right hand side, it's going to be able to show me suppliers on AliExpress and also Alibaba that has the exact same product available. And as we can see over here, if I click into this one, we can see that the product is available on AliExpress right now for only $17. However, on this site, we can see that they are of course selling it for around $60. So the amount of profit that they're making if they're using this particular AliExpress supplier is obviously going to be quite decent. But this now brings me on to one of the second ways that you can spy on the type of income that a online seller is bringing in, which is with a print on demand store. Now, print on demand can be quite good, especially if you're a creative person that believes that they have the ability to create, various different t-shirts, hoodies, cups, mugs, various different items with unique designs. And where a lot of people get stuck is that they don't believe that print on demand can work, and because of that, they don't end up taking the first steps. Well, this is where Zeek Analytics is also going to be able to come in as well, because if I just go back over to Store Finder, and then click on print on demand. In this case, I want to look for a store that's bringing in minimum 5,000 per month on average. So I'm just going to enter it like that, double check any other filters, and then I'm just going to click on search. And just like before, there's all of these different results that I'm now going to be able to look into. So I'm just going to click into a random one, which is this one over here. Let's just click on Analyze Store. Okay, so this one's also bringing in a decent amount of income, an income where you may not even have to work a 9-to-5 job, and they're able to do it from selling print on demand products. So this particular POD store is centered around pets. So they focused on a specific niche, which is definitely helpful. Let's click on this link and take a better look at their site. Okay, so once again, of course, it's a Shopify store. That's the reason why Zeek Analytics is able to pick up the data. This is what their store looks like. They're selling all of these different canvases, all of these different types of items. And an additional thing that's really good about Zeek Analytics is the fact that you're going to be able to see what type of apps any Shopify store is using at any specific moment. So for example, if I come over here to store apps and click on view list, these are the different apps that they currently have right now. And we can see that this is the print on demand app that this store is using called T-Launch. And you're also going to be able to come over here to their social channels, click into either their Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, and get a closer look at how they're managing their social media accounts. But this now brings me on to one of the third active ways that you can start a side hustle right now, which is simply by selling digital products. Now, there's so many different type of digital products out there, and there's also a range of ways that you can sell a digital product on the internet. I'm currently selling so many different digital products right now as we speak in a number of different ways, and I like them for so many different reasons. Of course, there's so many different pros and there's so many different cons, but some of the main cons is that you don't need to deal with physical inventory. Once you build a digital product once, you list it for sale, you're now going to be able to keep selling that digital product over and over again without needing to continuously keep paying for manufacturing costs. In addition to that, being able to build a digital product is quite simple, especially if it's centered around something that you're passionate about. The list goes on and on when it comes to all of the different pros, but another benefit to digital products is that you can sell it on so many different platforms, whichever one you feel comfortable with. For example, if you're someone that's comfortable with selling on a platform like Shopify, you're also going to be able to sell it on there. And the good thing about Zeek Analytics is that you can spy on different types of digital products people are selling on the Shopify platform. So if I just go back onto my account just like this, go back to the left hand side, in this case, I'm going to click on Product Explorer and I'm just going to type in a random type of digital product. Let's use ebook in this case. From there, what I'm going to do is try and find a ebook that's selling for minimum 10,000, just like that. And then I'm going to click on search. And within a few seconds, Zeek Analytics has now come back with, all of these different ebooks that are selling well right now. So I'm just going to pick one at random. As you guys already know, I'm just going to come over to this one over here that's called ADHD Mastery Collection Digital Printable Ebook Bundle. I can see that they've brought in over 21,000 from selling this one. So what I'm going to do is just click on Analyze Store. Okay, so as we can all see, they've got 6 different ebooks listed on their store right now, and the amount of revenue that they're bringing in, the estimated revenue is 70,000 just in the last month. So this is definitely really powerful because they've focused their entire Shopify store around selling ebooks for people that are interested or have ADHD. This is a really popular topic right now on social media and just generally speaking, because a lot of people, deal with this on a day-to-day basis. So because of that, they've been able to somewhat capitalize from the fact that, they built their business on something that people are actively searching for every single day. And what's even more interesting is that when it comes to making an ebook, in this day and age, it's not really difficult to do. There's tools like Gamma.app that you can go on to, enter a prompt for whatever type of ebook you're looking to make. And then Gamma is going to be able to do the bulk of the work when it comes to producing a fully written ebook that you're now going to be able to finalize, make an ebook cover on Canva, list it for sale on a Shopify store. You could either go this route and just focus on selling purely digital products, or what you can do is have a mixture of both. Because if you wanted to sell ebooks and you also wanted to sell physical products, this is going to put you in a position where you can upsell and cross-sell. And this is definitely a powerful position to be in. But this now brings me on to one of the final active side hustles that is working right now that a lot of people believe is dead and it doesn't work anymore, which is eBay dropshipping. But of course, with the help of Zeek Analytics, we're going to be able to know that that isn't the case, because if I just go back over to my account, what I'm going to do now is come over here and change marketplace to eBay. And then from there, Zeek Analytics is now going to be able to give me all of the information in relation to building up an eBay business. Whether I was looking to do eBay dropshipping or just sell on eBay generally speaking, I'm going to be able to come over here to seller settings, select the eBay domain that I'm looking to sell on, also select the business model for whatever I'm looking to do, and also select the supplier website as well. In this case, I'm going to leave it on Amazon. And what's really good about Zeek Analytics is that they've got this section over here called Trending Dropshippers in the last 30 days. It's going to give you the eBay seller's username. It's also going to give you their feedback score. And it's also going to give you the sales that they've been able to bring in. And according to Zeek Analytics, we can see that these 3 eBay dropshippers are currently performing really well recently. So what I'm going to do is just click on scan. And once again, Zeek Analytics is going to be able to show us a lot of useful information. Of course, the estimated revenue that this eBay store has brought in the last month, the total sold items in the last month as well, the active listings they have right now, and all of the listings that have been successful in the last 30 days too. So if we just scroll down over here, one of the best features of being able to spy on an eBay store using Zeek is the fact that they're going to show you all of their products, how many sales they brought in, and they're also going to show the ones that they're potentially drop shipping from your chosen supplier. So for example, there's this product over here that I just want to show you how it works. So if I just click into the link on the right hand side, it's going to be able to show me the price that it's selling for on eBay and the total amount of sales. So if I just click into this link and go over to the eBay page, right here we can see that they've slightly changed the price on the eBay listing, but the total amount of items that have been sold is the exact same on Zeek. And we can also see if I just click into this link, that the product is available on Amazon, as you can see right here, where you can get an idea of the estimated profit margin. And of course, you can now decide on if you want to add it to your own store or not. But for the most part, I would say that that's what goes into being able to know, how much income a particular online seller is making. Also know how much they're making from each product, and most importantly, which products they're selling that you can sell and source yourself. Again, if I had a video like this when I first got started, it would have completely transformed my life, because this is what allowed me to eventually take the necessary steps in the right direction. So I hope you guys have learned something from it. I hope you got some value from it as well. If you have, don't forget to press the like button. I really appreciate that. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell notification, and don't forget to check out Zeek Analytics in the description down below so that you can start the process of being able to figure out which product is the best one for you to start selling. If you want to watch another YouTube video that I made not too long ago, where in this video I break down some of my favorite remote ways of being able to earn an extra source of income from your house, you're going to be able to watch that video by clicking the link right there. Check that out straight after this, because that video has already helped out so many people, and I'm sure if you're able to watch it from start to finish, it can also help you out as well. But other than that, guys, I'll catch you on that next video. Make sure you stay safe out there. Peace.